What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and thank you for everybody for coming on to the chat. I decided to counterpunch one of my community questions that I asked everybody. Everybody give me a shout out. Where we at? Kurt Lake today, Daniel Switch. Let's see. Nicola Austin, like the subject should be a good counterpunch conversation. It is. It's a very good conversation. Because this is something that I asked and I wanted everybody that was friends of the channel or whoever would vote on what would be the best matchup. This is a heavyweight matchup between Deontay Wilder, Tyson Fury 2, AJ versus Deontay Wilder, or Anthony Joshua versus Tyson Fury. So, by popular demand, we have the polls. Out of 4,500 people, again, thank everybody for voting, for contributing to the poll, and everyone that gave their 2 cents counterpunch to you. And this is the tally. Now, check it. Jay Hassan, a second, let's see. Best of Britain, Fury is number one. Best of Britain. Hey, Kurt, counterpunch to you guys. And Fresh Prince, Nicola. Daniel, Fresh Prince. Okay, cool. Let me read the verdict to you guys. And you guys can easily go over to community and check this out for yourself if you think I'm bullshitting anybody. Okay? This is by the vote. And the vote out of 4,500 views, Thomas Hamus. Counterpunch to you. Counterpunch back to you, Thomas. Knocked him out, Kurt. Knock him out. Absolutely. That L really got AJ mind right. He's 100%. Jermaine Bean. Good counterpunch to you. That may be the case. David James. AJ, because he's had the best resume and came back from a humiliating loss, retrieve his titles 2 times. Being great boxer is not just having an O, did Ali, about getting back from adversity and growing. David, I gotta agree with you. Dunk PPS, what's up, brother? Jay Hassan, AJ versus Wilder, most dangerous fight. Cristiano, WO. We have from greatness to least. Wilder, Fury, Ortiz, AJ, Ruiz. Interesting. Very interesting. I like that. Alex, UK, 87. Counterpunch to you, brother. But we got the verdict in. Here's the verdict, people. Out of 4,500 votes, okay, we have Deontay Wilder versus Tyson Fury 2. The sequel is only 7% of that 4,500. Bottom line. Fresh R1, 200R. AJ, anybody bigger than those two versus each other? AJ versus anybody bigger than those two versus each other. Okay. AJ versus Deontay Wilder. So Anthony Joshua versus Deontay Wilder is a whopping 71% out of the 4,500. Anthony Joshua versus Tyson Fury is 21%. Now, that is revealing, okay? Who will win, Fury or Wilder? I haven't done it yet. I will do it maybe tomorrow. I'll give you my prediction tomorrow, promise. I just got to think about it a little bit more because a lot of things have been promised. A lot of things have been guaranteed. A lot of things between both guys, they ensure certain things that's going to happen. So we have to see. So I just got to get my mind right. And I will give my counterpunch, fight study, and prediction tomorrow. Okay? Joe Webb, Alex UK. I think all of the three beat each other on any night. No one can be king till all of them fight. Counterpunch to you, a UK 87, Alex. Counterpunch to you, brother. That's a great reality, because I think the same thing. I think that all these guys can fight each other, beat each other. It depends on. But here's the thing. You guys remember when AJ fought Ruiz? How can we forget, right? That's his first loss, only loss. Let's get those likes up. Let's get those likes up. Oslebi Edosa, live from Italy, love from Italy. Counterpunch to you, much love. Thank you for coming on to the chat. People need to understand. We need to see these guys all fight, and we need to see these guys fight the guys under them to see how they would match up between the two. That's absolutely right. Great counterpunch. Yes, AJ's younger than Wilder. He is. But understand something, okay? People age differently. Depends on their lifestyle. You could have somebody that was a homebody. They might live to be 89 years old. They might have peaked versus someone that lives a fast life could have a totally different time and lifespan. So we can't look at it like that all the time, okay? Joshua and Fury conspiracy for Fury to beat Wilder so they can conspire so they can have the biggest fight in the UK. Now, the fight would be big. The question is, out of 4,500 votes, we have Wilder, Tyson Fury 2, 7%. AJ versus DW, 71%. AJ versus Tyson Fury, 21%. Now, what are the odds of that percentage between Anthony Joshua versus Tyson Fury skyrockets, rises great in value, okay, if Tyson Fury beats Deontay Wilder? See, these things change. This is the poll according to what's going on right now. Why? Because we've been waiting for Deontay Wilder versus Anthony Joshua. And in fact, and most importantly, we were waiting for that first. Okay? They each have their own strengths and vulnerabilities. It's whoever performs on the night. Currently, AJ has the best resume, but that means nothing on the night. AJ Wilder is who everyone lands first. That is absolutely true. See, people need to understand Wilder. You can dislike Wilder. Wilder is not the likable person. He does have he has a likable side. I don't know which one is good or which one is bad. Him or the Bronze Bomber, but he'll say some shit sometimes to make you be like, what the fuck did you just say? But a lot of times he does speak inspirational things to people. So you can't omit that. Because here's the thing about Deontay Wilder. If people can criticize Deontay Wilder for saying some shit that's kind of fucked up and then saying some shit that is positive, okay, you got to say the same thing about Tyson Fury, because Tyson Fury does the same shit all the time. Now, he never said nothing and went to the crucial point of saying he wants to cripple people's daddy and shit like that. But he has said some things against certain people, and he's been one way this day and one way another day. We can't forget that. So we got to be fair all the way across. So people criticize Deontay Wilder for being him. He's him. It's just I feel that Deontay Wilder needs to know who he really is as a person. You know what I mean? That's Deontay. I feel Deontay Wilder's problem right there. BJ Ben 03, what's good, brother? Everything's good, fam. Everything's good. Jag Chima, thanks for answering my question. Jag, what did you ask? What did you ask? I'm sorry, I was on one at the time. Let me see if I can find you. Wilder needs to wear his boxers, man. Needs to take off his sneakers. Let's see. Go ahead and repost it, please. Stretch O. Life will be hard for Deontay Wilder if he loses. We have to see. This is what we're talking about. This is what you call boxing. Boxing is a situation. 90's phone ring. No. That was the Bluetooth, actually. I'm sitting chilling at the mall. You're on a mute. Yeah. I was answering a call at the same time, trying to counterpunch and see who's the best. Well, we don't know who's the best. According to this, people, you guys want to see Anthony Joshua versus Deontay Wilder more than any other fight. More than Anthony Joshua versus Tyson Fury, more than Deontay Wilder versus Tyson Fury 2. That's what we got. Counterpunch to you, Benatti. Counterpunch to you, brother. Oh, sister. Tony, Fury is more complete. He can adapt. Yes, he can adapt, but Tony, doesn't it mean that Anthony Joshua can adapt after he has been stopped and learned how to adapt to a fighter that gave him problems and in fact stop him? He changed his whole fighting style. So he can adapt too, right? I mean, to be fair. Do you think Fury has the punching power to knock Wilder out like he said? He's got the punching power to stop him, Dan, not knock him out. Stopping and knocking someone out is different. Andy Ruiz did not knock out Anthony Joshua. The referee stopped it. But to be fair, okay, Andy Ruiz, you can flurry and make and convince a fighter or the corner to knock a fighter out, right? So my guess, this is my counterpunch on that. Tyson Fury can indeed stop Wilder if he hurts Wilder and flurries Wilder because he has a hand speed. He can finish, okay? But can he convince that referee to finish? And you know what'll be ironic? If Tyson stops, Deontay Wilder won't be of a knockout because Deontay Wilder's too tough. He's not going to be that guy that just quits. He ain't going to do that. He doesn't know quit because he believes in himself too much. But what he will do, he will ball up. He will not fight. He doesn't exchange anyway. So it won't be impossible for a guy like Deontay Wilder to put his mitts up to try to withstand the attack. But someone with the rapid fire hand speed and Fury has, he can convince, maybe, possibly, he can convince a referee to stop that fight if he hurts Deontay Wilder and goes to town on Deontay Wilder with a finishing combo or combos, okay? But it's going to take one hell of a assault. Why? Because who did that shit and the fight could have been stopped? Luis Ortiz. Luis Ortiz did the same shit. He hit Deontay Wilder with blows, and that fight wouldn't have been stopped because that fight was already in the favoritism of Deontay Wilder, honestly. That's what I honestly think. But Wilder has his night. If he has the same type of blessing, the favor of a referee that maybe he's got off a tough decision where a guy really got hurt and he goes in there and referees that particular fight, maybe on that night, if Tyson Fury can do what he needs to do, that referee might say, you know what, I'm not going to do this because a referee's job is to protect the fighter. That's a primary obligation of a referee, okay? So it is what it is. It is what it is, people, all right? Guys, I will conclude. This was a short segment. I will conclude as time permits. Everybody on the chat, you guys have been Counterpunch. Peace.